Guys, how are you doing today? Today is the 14th of June. Yes, and we're doing a follow-up to yesterday's analysis. If you remember from yesterday, you can watch the previous videos on the channel. If you remember from yesterday, we talked about this uh, USD index, talked about the DXY and our expectations of it yesterday. And watch the previous video, you notice that we said after the break out of this area, it happened to be support earlier, that we're expecting a pullback here and then a drop. And look at what's happening, exactly as we said. And this is simply because we mapped out our areas of interest, our support resistance, and we're following price. And now look at where it is. It's now at the lows of this week. So basically, just from following price, you would be able to get an understanding of the directional bias, and then you can get an entry, right? So you can see what happened, what's happening here. Guys, please watch the previous videos and you would understand better, right? So from where it is now, it could either bounce or break the more. If it breaks the more, then we can look for this area acting as resistance and then dropping the more. But the directional bias for this week with respect to the DXY, so far so good, is down, right? And then because we said this, we said for the Euro USD, of course, since the dollar is down, then the Euro USD is going to be up. And you can see this is the same thing we talked about. It came down and then it's pushing higher back to the highs of this week, right? So if you look at your analysis based on the dollar, what's going to happen to the others, Euro USD, Pound USD? Pound USD is also going to be a buy. And where is it buying from? It's buying from an area of support, former resistance, support, and it's up, as you can see. So just make sure you are following your trades accordingly, using the fundamentals and technicals. Speaking of the fundamentals, today we have some rather explosive news in the next 1 minute or in about few seconds from now. As you can see, right, it's counting down. You can see in the next few seconds, 1:30, we have news for USD. That's the PPI, right? But then I'm not even interested in this PPI. I'm more interested in the news coming out by 7 p.m., which is approximately 5.5 hours from now. Guys, please, this is for UK time. This time is UK time, so you can always adjust it to your own time zone depending on where you are. So based on what we have here, I'm more interested in this. Now the news must have come out. We can easily refresh this page and see what the figures would be. You can see this is negative already based on the color, which is red. This one is still pending. But then even with that said, we can cross over to the chart and see the reaction. Don't forget, this FOMC should be the more important one coming out later by 7:30 UK time. That's about approximately 5.5 hours to 6 hours from now. Let's cross back to the chart and let's see whether there is a reaction from this PPI, the producer price index. And if you look at the dollar, okay, you can see it's still dropping. But it's still dropping is obviously moving the more based on this area of interest resistance. You can see it's breaking out now from this area because about a few seconds or a few minutes ago, we said it could either be a bounce or a breakout from here. We're looking at the reaction here based on the PPI news. But the big but is that I am more interested in the FOMC news. So you need to be careful going into that FOMC because it tends to be explosive, right? So if you don't have any directional bias against the FOMC, and I'll tell you to sit on your hands. Even if the price sits on this support and FOMC is around the corner, I will not be looking forward to buying because I'm going against the trend, this major trend, and even the trend for this week. I'd rather be fair to get a sell opportunity here again for price to pull back to this area, get my price action candlestick pattern and drop in, or maybe your chart pattern, jump in here and watch it go down back to the lows of this support of this week or even to break out. So let's see whether this one will play out again. Guys, always map out your charts, check your fundamentals, and then wait for things to play out according to what you have mapped out. And you should not have any issue, right? And if you don't understand or you have fear or whatever the case may be, you can do this on a demo account, right? I'm going to be rounding up now. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. We'll keep on doing more updates on a daily basis. So if you want, you can watch them in a series, and then you get a better feel of how we trade. We trade using simple price action, support and resistance, right? And also supply and demand. Support and resistance, supply and demand are more or less very similar. They're slightly different, but more or less similar at the end of the day. So price action is going to help you to identify all of those things. It's going to help you to place your trade, it's going to help you to exit from the trades, help you to manage the trades, and so on. Okay, so thank you guys, trade safely, and expect more videos even today prior to the FOMC. Okay, thank you guys, enjoy the rest of the day. Don't forget, as usual, trade safely. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and we'll get back to you in good time. Thank you, goodbye, and cheers.